What's going on, everybody? Man, listen, been having some stuff that's been heavy on my heart, and it's concerning our youth, and it's concerning us adults as parents and role models and mentors and guidance counselors and just the people that these youth look for and look to for understanding and a path that they can travel, right? I've been having something on my heart, people, and it's saddening and it's hardening, right, to actually be in a time, because that's what I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this a time, right? Because I'm hoping that, just like time does, this also passes over and it goes by, because what I'm recognizing is that we have no care about our responsibility to our youth. And I understand that, we got things that we got to do. We busy. We got all these different ventures that we trying to accomplish. We got all these things that's going on. But what I want to say is this, and I really mean this, right? What's more important? What's more important? What's going on with our children? What's going to be the outcome of our communities? What's more important? Or are we so concerned with what we doing and what we got going on that we can't take time out to deal with our youth and to help our youth and to show them a way to go and show them proper skills in order to do the things that they need to do in life without the conflict, without the chaos? Can we teach our youth that? Can we ourselves demonstrate that? See, because it's not about what you say. See, because you can say a lot. People talk all the time. People talk all the time. It's about what you're doing, right? And the fruits of that. Because, see, that's what people are paying attention to. People aren't paying attention to nothing else. They're paying attention to the fruits of what you're doing and how that shit is producing in your life. And if it's not producing in your life, they don't pay it no mind. If it's not going to get them where they're trying to go in life, then they don't listen. They could care less. And if you're not somewhere where they're trying to be or where they're trying to get to, they don't care about what you saying. They don't care about what you talking about, because you ain't nowhere. And you definitely ain't where I'm trying to go. So what you know about that? How can you lead me in that direction when that's not the direction that you going? How can you show me how to get somewhere that you never been? This is what I'm talking about. And this is what our reality have to be as adults, as parents. We have to recognize that, listen, we have to be the example. We have to be the first example for our children of success. Not something they see on TV, not these rappers, these actors, these entertainers. Because if you recognize, people, these industries, right, that we push our children into, they're not as clean cut as it look. We're actually forcing our children into these businesses, right, that could destroy our kids. And we so caught up in trying to get the bag, right? Because that's all y'all want, the bag, right? A little TV time, a little fame, right? On the strength of what your kids' God-given gift is, right? Because it ain't yours. And you ain't got nothing to do with it. That child decided to push that envelope. So, because they wanted better. They wanted to give y'all better. They wanted to have better. This ain't got nothing to do with you, because you didn't take your time. You didn't use your opportunity to create nothing for yourself like that. You didn't use your opportunity to create that life for yourself. So you can't take credit for that. Your child persevered. Your child pushed through. Your child did the extra work. Your child did that because they took advantage of what God gave them, the opportunity. So listen, parents, we gotta get on our job. It's not about what the kids is doing. It's about what we doing. When we're in a conflict or a situation, how do we handle it? When we're in a situation where we got to make a decision, and it's a detrimental one concerning life and what should get paid, what shouldn't get paid, how do you budget, how do you put your money, like, we got to show these things. We got to show them how we could turn something into nothing. This is what we've been doing all our lives. We got to show them perseverance. We got to show them resilience. We got to show them consistency. We got to show them longevity. We got to show them love. We got to show them caring. We got to nurture. We got to educate. We got to lead. This is what we have to do. It's not about them. Don't keep making it about them. Don't keep making it about them. Right? Can't make it about them. It's about you. I'm dead serious, parents. I'm dead serious, adults, period. Across the board, whether you got a child or not, it's about you. How do you respond? How do you deal with conflict? How do you approach situations? How do you present yourself? What is your perspective? What is your morals? What is your goals? What is your values? Right? What's your work ethic? All of these things matter when it comes to our youth because those are the examples of what they need to do. And if they're not getting it from you, they're getting it from somewhere else. So how much of a key part are you trying to play in your child's life? And how sad and miserable and tear-jerking can you be when something happens? When you know you haven't played the intricate part in your child's life to make sure that that thing didn't happen. How could you not see it? You know that Montclair coat he got on, you didn't buy it? Where it come from? So you believe the story that his girlfriend brought it for him for Valentine's Day? Come on, parents, let's not be naive and act like our kids don't lie, like our kids ain't sneaky, like our kids ain't doing things behind our back because, yes, we were kids too. That's what y'all not understanding. We was kids too, but when does it get better? We don't make excuses for our kids. Oh, they just acting like I was acting. No, that's why it should be better. Most of us, it's been 40, 50 years since we was kids. It just don't ever change. Nothing ever gets better. We just stuck in this time where kids are just going to always do things that they shouldn't do just because they're kids. And we're going to always make an excuse for them because they're kids. Like it just, the behavior, the perspective, the guidance, nothing changes. We just don't do nothing different. And we just okay it with the fact that they're a child. People, we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. We can't keep making excuses when we're too lazy to do the work. We can't keep making excuses when we're too lazy to do the work. We can't do it. You can't do that. You can't keep saying, I want this, I want that, and then sit back and wait for somebody to give it to you. How bad do you really want it? That's all I'm saying. Listen, this ain't rocket science, man. I was talking to my wife, I was talking to my kids earlier, and I'm like, yo, listen, you know, in this world today, right? If you was really focused on world peace, right? All these great minds that we have, right? They're building all these nuclear bombs. They're building all this self-destruction, right? They're building all this destruction around us, right? How can they not come up with a way to create world peace? You can create world dominance and world destruction, but you can't figure out how to create world peace? Help me understand that narrative. How is it so easy for you to create something that'll blow the whole planet up, but you can't create something that'll save it? You can't come up with a solution for the people, right? A doctrine, installment in there. Like, you can't create anything that could create peace on this planet. You're incapable of that. That don't sound right. That don't sound right. And it sounds like you're pushing a negative narrative on the world that there's no saving us. There's no hope, you know? And you put people in this sense of distress and depression, right? Where they stop trying to have and they stop searching for more and they stop being motivated. And that's where we at, people. So listen, let's not do this, man. Let's not continue to go down a road that they've designed for us to fail, to not be prosperous, to always be at war with ourselves. How can you constantly not like yourself and always try to hurt yourself? Because that's all we're doing with this violence and these ignorant conflicts that we're having amongst each other and in our communities.